Okay, hi, we're live. um, this is Frejborg here. I just wanted to make a BM Hunter PvP guide because I haven't seen any decent ones, or any really, on YouTube. And I play BM PvP all the time in Arena and BGs and everything. And I love the spec. I've told some people about it in game, a couple of people who have tried it out and really have loved it. And I just think it's a great spec and not something to be written off like all the people do by going for MM and just saying that BM just doesn't cut it. Now, I'm not a gladiator, but I'm a good player. And on this hunter, if my teammates are active enough, I expect to get up to 2k plus in both 2v2 and 3v3 bracket. Hopefully 2.2k. But if I don't, I believe it's because of inactivity, just not getting enough games and practice with my teams, which has been a problem I've had over many seasons. Anyways, that's beside the point. So here's my hunter, hanging out in honor hold. So BM PvP. Okay, try to get right into the goods here. My guy is basically full vicious with engineering and mining. He's got the engineering helmet there, the goggles, everything else, and then except for that trinket from Bairdin's Hold and the bloodthirsty that trinket. Okay, but the vicious is just gonna give you like 40 more crit rating, so it's barely anything. So for gearing, for beast mastery, I guess we'll start with talent. Here's my talents. It's probably a fairly average B and PvP spec, but I guess I'll tell you the reasoning why for some of these choices. Now, I just recently took out improved kill command. I was using that for a long time to put those 2 points into kindred spirits because I really don't kill command much at all as BM. Only when I'm in deterrence or my target is LOS or out of range. That's pretty much it. Or in a smoke bomb, if a rogue is in a smoke bomb. And so I just thought if that 10 extra focus might just help me a bit for spamming arcane shots, which is what I do. So, so the reason I don't take these talents here in marksmanship to improve pet DPS is because I've done my own personal tests with those setups, and including killing streak, improved kill command, the whole works. And I just found that the DPS increase was very marginal, very minimal, and not worth the utility that you lose from survival. Because, well, that's just plain. That's it. So, the extra stamina is wonderful as a hunter. That haste is good. You want your cobras to be as fast as possible for when you are out of focus. Survival tactics. This is important because Crouching Tiger, Hidden Chimera, yeah, it's great and it reduces the cooldown, but it's even better with this talent. With both those talents against a melee in a duel or 1v1 situation or whatever, basically every time you need disengage, it's going to be up. And if it's not quite up, it'll be up in like 2 seconds when they're on you. So you have disengage every time you need it pretty much. And it's superior to the other two specs. It's superior to MM in that regard. You have more disengages. And then the entrapment is just wonderful. It helps you kite. So combining non-stop disengage almost with entrapment, you have some amazing kiting as a BM hunter. And depending on what pet you use and the for like the 5-second route or whatnot, obviously as BM, once again, you're going to have reduced cooldowns on those and have even more improved kiting and better than MM. That's just hands down. So that's why I go with this spec. Focus fire, everything here. Oh, improved men pet. If anyone thinks it's not worth it, it is critical. It is critical to BM PvP. You have to have it. You gotta keep men pet up. Anyway, so that's the talents. Now, I'll tell you, I don't use Serpent Sting in my build at all. It's not even on my bars, as you can see. And it's because Serpent Sting really doesn't do much damage as BM. And in PvP, especially in like Tolbarad or Battlegrounds, any sort of group PvP, when you're switching targets very frequently, putting up a Serpent Sting every time you switch targets isn't practical. It's not feasible even. It's just a waste. Because you could be doing an arcane shot and do a lot more damage, and it reduces your build-up time before you start pumping out your full DPS. Plus, not only that, but also Serpent Sting, of course, can break your own CC, Scatter, and Freezing Trap. So with my build, I have no dots on my target ever. Well, unless I put up a Snake Trap or an Explosive Trap. Which I do use quite frequently. But it allows me to CC without breaking my own CC. And maximize my DPS by just spamming. All my focus goes into arcane shots. I can show you my glyphs. Glyph of Kill Shot. It's awesome. Kill Shot is just like, I call it, I joke with my warrior friend, I call it killing steel shot. Because basically you see all these people low health in a battleground or something, and it's so easy to just grab that killing blow. It's pretty awesome. I use rapid fire because I don't use kill command, and there's just really not much other glyph. I don't use Serpent Sting, so I don't need that either. So rapid fire, just that extra boost of haste. Basically, if you're in a real burn phase to kill somebody, and you've already used Bestial Wrath, and you're going to have an empty focus bar, so the fastest way to build up your focus, as well as keep up DPS pressure, is with rapid fire, so that you can get back to arcane shot spam. And so with the glyph, it just makes it that much better. Basically, I find with the focus fire up and with the glyphed rapid fire, you're able to keep up very nice pressure and by spamming cobras. Whereas before I had this setup, I noticed, you know, Cobra spam was really reduced pressure, like very much so. But with this setup, it's good. And all right, so Arcane Shot Glyph obviously is a must-have. I use Master's Call Glyph. It's wonderful, both for me and of course in arena or other PvP. I put it on other people a lot, on healers or on someone who just needs to kite to survive. I use a mouse over macro. I can go over macros in a couple minutes. Glyph of Disengage. Once again, you know, some people might not use it. With Crouching Tiger, Hidden Chimera, you think, oh, you don't need to, it's overkill. But no, it's just wonderful. You want Disengage up all the time. It's totally amazing. So I use that. And Glyph of Mending. I'd say it's not maybe critical, but it's pretty important. Numerous, like uncountable times has this saved my pet from dying. I would highly recommend it. I don't think there's any other glyph that improves the spec more. Yeah. And then the minor glyphs there, you can use whatever you want. I I use Scare Beast, that's actually beneficial. Feign Death, you should definitely have. And Revive Pet, which, to be honest, I've actually revived my pet in Arena a couple times and been able to win the match. I don't know if that glyph really helped me do that, but whatever. So now, I'm just going to explain some of like the play styles I use as a BM PvP. So I don't use Kill Command most of the time. I spam Arcane Shot always. So I always put up my Hunter's Mark, and then that's the only build up time. Hunter's Mark, Arcane Shot spam, and you want to keep up Mend Pet on your pet as much as possible.